everyone, welcome to week 1 of the season of flow. I've started these pages with a neutral palette layer of papers that includes craft tissue and tea bags. I found that for me, whenever I'm working with specific prompts, it doesn't interfere with creating with flow. It's more like a jump start and actually helps the process. I went ahead and grabbed these pieces from a bin. I think this was old drapery. It might be a rayon silk blend that became very supple after being washed instead of dry cleaned, and just got this way over the years. And while I love the pink floral, I didn't use it because I wanted to use the softer green and ecru tones. I also pulled this gorgeous lace to use. Then I found this old photo. I just love these ladies. I have no idea where they're from, so we can make up our own story. They look like they're having fun, getting ready for adventures, and enjoying the day together. I love that they're wearing coats because our winter seems to have come earlier this year. We're having rainstorms and very cold temps. I only wish I scanned this picture so that I could use it again. Next, I'm going to add a layer of heavy body gesso. While it's really thick, it seems to have a smooth consistency and I don't see or feel a lot of grit. And it goes on so smoothly. Once you're done, make sure you let it dry completely. I decided to use watercolors, and I'm using these handmade paints by Tracy Batista, which were her first release of colors. I'm going to use different hues of greens just to get started. As you can see, moisture is causing the papers to buckle a bit, and I think that's because I used a glue stick and might not have let it fully dry. Now, I love this textured effect, but if it's not your thing, maybe try gel medium as your glue and let it dry thoroughly. And now for a bit of contrast. I had this well-loved bottle of Golden High Flow in Quin Nico Azo Gold. So I'm going to use just a drop and add some water to it. And I never get tired of this color. It's so rich and luscious, and a little goes a long way. Funny, as I'm watching this, I didn't think I was going to do drips, but it's a great way to add color without overdoing it. And I'm just going with the flow, right? And here it is, completely dry. It looks more yellow gold than green, but that's okay. I still love the effect, and it'll be just right with all the other elements. I didn't want to use my sewing machine. I didn't even want to stitch anything because I really wanted the fabric to just lay on the page without restriction, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's a flow thing. I found these threads and netting in my bin just as you see it here, and I thought it would make a nice focal point by adding this vintage button and a bit of sari, so I sewed it to the bottom edge. To keep the lace and fabric together, I added just a couple drops of fabric glue. I tore the picture down to size, and once dry, I would use my tiny attacher to secure the photo. And here's the finished layout. As you can see, the focal point covers most of the right page, but I'm fine with that. We know what's behind it. I simply used double-sided tape instead of stapling it directly to the page. On the left, I added the caption, "Let yourself go." Seems very fitting to me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching the process and that it inspires you to let loose and go with the flow in your art journals. If you use these Year of Courage element prompts, be sure to tag Claudette and I. We always love seeing what you do in your art journals. Till next week, take care and thanks for watching. Bye.